Hey guys, it's me Sarah. You're watching Domino Autonomy, and I'm here in my little space. You can see my toy collection behind me. I'm actually going to be getting some new shelves soon so I can put up some of my magic art, and just because these are really reflective behind me, and so I want to get like some better lighting and hopefully get something else going here soon, so that'll be really nice. I'm excited and looking forward to that. Today I wanted to talk about Strixhaven. Um, so if you don't already know, Strixhaven is basically Magic the Gathering goes to college. Um, yeah. So there's 5 different colleges, and it's basically one for each guild. Um, to me, Strixhaven really feels like we're returning to Ravnica again. So there's 5 different colleges. There's Silver Quill, which is Orzhov. There's Lorehold, which is like Boros. And then there's Prismari, which is Izzet, Witherbloom, Golgari, Quandrix, Simic. So the Strixhaven set feels very Harry Potter. And unpopular opinion, but I am not a huge fan of Harry Potter. I think when Harry Potter came out, I was, you know, middle school, elementary school, and I've read a few of the books in the beginning, but I started getting into like older stuff and Lord of the Rings, Stephen King, like Harry Potter just wasn't my thing. But I know a lot of people love it, so probably some people are really excited about that. So yeah, that's kind of an unpopular opinion. So this set, they've done some spoilers so far. So we've got Professor Onyx, which I don't know. Like she's beautiful. She's Liliana, but she's Professor Onyx. It feels very like Pokemon or like Professor McGonagall or whatever her name is. Um, I'm not a huge fan. I think the card is really good, and but I don't play standard. I don't play arena, so it doesn't really do anything for me. Um, so anyway, in this set, they're putting these mystical archives, and if you haven't already seen the spoilers for them, you should go online right now and go check them out because they are beautiful. So there's 2 different versions. There's the global versions, and then there's the Japanese versions. So the cards, they are borderless, but they do have like a little bit of a frame. So the frame for the global mystical archives, they're meant to look like old golden scroll work from old books in an old library that you'd find in like a college that belongs in the game Magic the Gathering. So they are beautiful. I think definitely that's what I'm looking forward to the most in this set is the mystical archives. So right now, I think out of all the spoilers, Demonic Tutor and Opt are my favorite, art-wise, and they're great cards in general. But so Friday, I don't know if you guys have seen, but they spoiled a bunch of new mystical archives, and they had Faithless Looting. Now it's a reprint of an old card. I'm pretty sure it's 1 red mana. You can draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, and it has flashback. Now the art on this card is ridiculous. I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. No offense. The artist, what's her name? Carly Mazur. I'm not sure how to say her name. She does beautiful artwork. If you go online and you look at her other art, and actually she did at least one other card. I'm not sure how many she's done, but I've seen another card she did for this set. And she is a great artist. She has a really unique style. So no offense to her. I mean, this card maybe in a different context, like the art might be seen differently, but on this magic card, it literally looks like a Photoshop. So I wake up Friday morning and I go online and I'm, checking all my stuff, and one of the Facebook groups I'm in, I see this picture and I'm like, wow, that's hilarious. Like somebody photoshopped their friend into this card, and no. it's legit. It was a legit card. So basically, it's it's like a really realistic face on a really modern, simplistic background. So the juxtaposition between the two, first of all, is it's interesting, but it's also jarring. And then on the body is just like one color red, this really weird outfit. It's really weird. Definitely you should go online and check it out. See for yourself. It's a really weird card. But I honestly think that all the attention that it's getting will make it a popular card. At least for me, I would go grab extra copies just because it's so talked about. It's so interesting that either, I mean, people hate it. And if anything, that makes me kind of want to like it more because I'm just like that. So, yeah. So hopefully in the future, I'm working on my technology situation. I would love to just go through a lot of these new mystical archives and talk about all the different art because they are so amazing. And I might just rig something together. It's just so we can do that in the meantime, because hopefully I'll be getting a computer shortly that we can do some more of that on. But yeah, so the same day that this card comes out on Friday, Magic the Gathering puts out a video on their YouTube channel, the official and Magic page. And it's like this informational welcome to Strixhaven video. And it's this really cartoonish animation. It looks like something they would make you watch in like a creepy sex ed class or something. And it's just so cringy. It's so bad. When I first started playing Magic, I was young. I was a kid. And the fantasy and the action and all of that was so exciting. That's what brought me in. So I'm just wondering, like, who is the target audience for this video? Because kids now, like the next generation, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whoever, they're born with the internet. They are not censored. They are not sheltered. Why do we have this weird, I want to say like childish, but it's not even childish. It's just very cringy. I don't know how to explain it, but it's awful. So anyway, back to the mystical archives. So on top of the global mystical archives, they're doing these Japanese archives, and they are even more beautiful than the global ones. So they use like a lot of traditional Japanese inspiration or Japanese art. And like the text box where they put the name of the card is actually vertical on these, which is really interesting to me. And it makes it really visually beautiful. I mean, these cards are going to be chased after for sure. So I think when this comes out, you're going to be able to get one mystical archive in your the set and the draft. What is it? Yeah, the set and the draft boxes. And then in the collector's boxes, you should be able to get up to 3 cards. Now, I don't know if that's 3 guaranteed or up to 3. I'm not really sure how that's going to work. But despite how cringy and not excited I am and I was about Strixhaven, these other cards being in the set are going to make it really sought after. It's going to make it the value long term. It's going to hold its value. It's going to go up in value. So yeah, overall, I had mixed feelings. Like at first I really was like, I don't know if I want the set. Maybe I'll buy singles of cards I want or need. But after seeing these, the mystical archives, they're like masterpieces. So they're going to be chased after. They're going to go up in value. Certain ones, people that want to collect the set are going to go and they're going to try to get as many as they can. So, yeah, I think it'd be a good set to, well, it depends on how these prices are going to be for the mystical archives, but I think they'll be pretty high. You could probably do like box openings and sell your singles if you're doing like a collector's box. I don't know about the draft or the set. I'm going to have to look at the cards and see what the prices are. It's too early to tell. But overall, I'm definitely going to be getting a box and opening it for you guys. Hopefully in the future, as I grow over time, I'll be able to do things on larger scales. But I'm just getting started. And I'm really excited about the future of Magic. There's a lot of cool stuff coming this year. I'm excited for Innistrad, for sure. So yeah, I don't think Magic is dead. A lot of people are, you know, jumping on all these other hype trains, which is great. I mean, I'm really happy that Magic is getting a little bit of competition with Flesh and Blood, MetaZoo. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Super cool. I'm really excited about that. I got to get my hands on some cards, and it's right up my alley for sure. So if you aren't already subscribed, you should definitely subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be doing a lot more content, and the future's looking bright. So yeah, thanks so much, you guys. Bye!